Okay, we got the new worst chef on the internet. I thought it said TikTok, but I just assumed, honestly. Are we ready to see how trash this is?
What are we even watching?
And it makes tons of money. That's like crazy. What the fuck is this? Oh, I've seen these. I'm pretty sure most of these are just stupid bait videos.
Well guys, today's a big day.
Yeah, do you want to poll rage bait or real?
It's been quite some time since I've been able to come on here and confidently announce that I have found a new internet chef that is able to live up to the level of incompetence that we have grown accustomed to. But here we are. Given what I do for a living, it's a pretty rare occurrence that I see anything cooking related on the internet that actually manages to shake me to my very core. But it's always a good day when it happens. The other day, somebody tweeted at me to check out a TikTok account named Top Housewife. And once I did, I knew the game was about to change forever. Now look, I feel like there's a pretty high percentage chance that this TikTok—
Guys, leave in the comments below or vote if you're on Twitch with me right now. Is this rage bait or is it real? There is like a whole thing on TikTok of people doing rage bait videos, so who knows? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Account is just a joke. Everything is way too on the nose, but there are a couple things that throw me off just enough to think maybe, just maybe, this could be real.
My point, why are the beans frozen?
This account presents itself—
I have no idea. Do they? Oh my god, that's so weird, Vi. Is there a dude who just eats rotten food?
as like a video journal archive for a woman who films what she makes for her husband while he's at work. And the meals that this woman makes for her poor husband are
I want to ask, who the fuck does fries in the pan?
Are kind of hard to explain with words. It's one of those things that you're just gonna have to see, okay? So let's not waste any more time. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Why? Why the salt? See, this is what makes me think it's a troll. No one would make pizza like this. Hey Lord, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the delinquents, homie. Especially like a microwave or something. When you hate your husband and you hope he dies young, you make him this. Yeah! Everyone, she hates her husband.
This is the first video that I saw once I journeyed on to Top Housewife's TikTok page. And
oh my god, I think anyone should at least know how to cook one or two things, because it's helpful. Even if you're not the primary cook in your house, it means you can cook something if something goes wrong. I feel like this, the grease heals the heart. No, don't even joke. I don't believe you.
And right off the bat, it's not looking good. First of all, deep frying pizza has got to be a federal offense. I don't know how you would go about charging somebody for this, but I know it's illegal. My gut just tells me. If you're sensitive to watching things being deep fried, this is going to be a really rough video for you, by the way. Thought I should give you a heads up.
Well, it's better. Microwaving your pizza is still better than cooking it this way, in my opinion. Like, obviously frozen pizza is best in the oven or something, or even chuck it in the air fryer, but like this way is
weird. This person puts into their dishes. You'd think a government that cares about its citizens would classify this as attempted murder, because eating this much salt in your meals every single day, yeah, you're gonna die.
Yeah, I definitely think a lot of people can't cook well, at the very least. Melted a spoon and burnt bacon? Other than if your stove's fucked up, that's weird, but my suggestion, if your stove heat is fucked up, you just put it in the oven. Like, after the video I can judge cooking. Oh, it's so oily. I can feel
Yeah, be sure to scoop up every last ounce of that.
I can feel myself having acid reflux already.
Week-old contaminated.
I actually don't mind the taste of pineapple pizza, but I hate the texture of pineapple, so I would eat a pineapple pizza, but pick off the pineapple, because I like the ham pineapple taste. It's nice.
Oil. You wouldn't want to lose out on any flavor. The amount of oil that's been transferred onto this plate looks like what you would clean out of a pan after you fry some bacon. Either this person is willing to waste thousands of dollars of food for
Okay, yeah, that's the thing. I think the food waste is crazy, but yeah, we used to be the derpy delis.
TikTok
day.
content, or they're trying to force a premature death on their husband.
A hot dog hamburger? Isn't that like just a sausage sandwich almost, but with hot dog? Honestly, I hate hot dogs in general, so no. I got food poisoning once from my sister trying to cook one time. With pineapple juice on it. Yeah, exactly. I like the flavor, but I don't like the texture. So.
Oh, thank
But
goodness.
it's not something I order. It's just so I would eat it, you know? And I'm like, not bad, not bad.
For a second there, I thought you were going to leave this unsalted. Everybody knows that the salt you use while you're cooking doesn't actually count. Adding the mayo racha, at least for me, did put this over the edge to where now I want to vomit thinking about eating this. I was basically already there thinking about how these fries would feel and taste eating them covered in week-old oil. That a
Wait.
pizza and who knows
That's cheese? I thought it was just a sauce. Weird.
what else was already fried in. But yeah, what this dish really needed to tie it all together is a dense egg-based sauce. Yummy.
Nasty. Okay, just the sheer amount of salt makes me think it's rage bait, but... Mayo racha. It's quite wasteful of food, honestly. That's what annoys me with some of these rage baits. Like, there's one funny video, but when you make your whole channel about it, like, God, man. Yeah, mayo is made from eggs. So anything that has a mayo base has eggs in it. Unless it's, like, made with oil instead, which the cheaper form of mayo is made with oil.
This person is single-handedly keeping the salt business
100 deli.
afloat. What I was
So, it may have been cut off, but I did hear the sound that something threw at me.
talking about in the beginning, saying that there are things that make me think this could be real. The main one is that there are 2 to 3 uploads a day on this TikTok page, which would mean not only is
Because, like, sometimes it's, like, thrown at my toes or something, depending where you can see me.
this person going out and buying 3 meals worth of food every single day for a satirical TikTok account, but they're also having to buy like a gallon of salt once a week. This would be a pretty expensive endeavor if you weren't actually eating this stuff. I know we've seen a lot of these pages in the past where they're obviously fake, that people aren't actually eating what they're making, but they're uploading like once a week. To upload for every single meal every single day, it makes me think that there's a chance some poor guy is actually being fed this.
I don't believe for a fucking second someone is being fed this. Also, I hate that they use a fucking spatula, like a scoop, a ladle, like thing, because it's like picking up even more oil. A gallon is what American use instead of liters. Hey Ed, welcome in. A gallon is like, it's like 2.7 liters or something, I think. Something like that. Hey, the Hatter, welcome to the Delinquents. We're traumatizing ourselves with some of the worst cooks. It's 4 liters? I thought it was like closer to 3.
I don't know why the amount of oil in
Apparently, she's the world's best housewife cook, according to her username. Welcome in Chronotic. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Delinquents. 3.7. Ah, 3.7. Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking 0.7, but I...
these videos is making me feel so sick, but it's really not.
Gallons
doing me any
are the
favors
wrong
here. Just thinking-
measurement. Don't even come at me. I'm not getting into the metric system with you guys again.
about eating this amount of oil, not to mention the force at which this pan is being scraped. When they're performing the autopsy on this guy when he dies from a heart attack at age 28, they're gonna find that he was 46% Teflon. Oh my god.
Fuck is that?
Oh my
Is that...
god, I can't even look at that. Was a body dissolved in this oil? Does this person have mob ties or something? Do they need to make sure somebody was never found? Oh my god. How do you even get a pan to look like that? Is Marguerite Baker behind the camera? My goodness.
Why do they look like hot dogs? What's the white stuff?
Oh my god, why are you basting it with the bog water? What are you doing? This video
Toad
is
in a
actually gonna
hole?
make me throw up.
Is that supposed to be bread? sausages. They look so pink, these sausages. Oh. Oh, it's nasty. There's some corn. Okay, there they look less gross. Honestly, it's 100% rage bait. I refuse to believe, but...
This pan is nearly empty, and this person is using a slotted spoon, which means that all of that radioactive waste that was floating around in the oil at the beginning of the video has...
And they scratched it too, gross. Hey, Dark Flame!
...has now become one with the toad in the hole. I think eating this would actually kill you. I'm not joking. Hold on a moment. Let me wipe out my eyes real quick. Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Is that a can of burgers? No.
Okay, bro. Make this meal and eat it. I don't believe you. Okay? I will gift you a sub if you make this and send pics of you eating it. Extra points for a video. 100%.
Oh, let me ask one more time. Is that a can of burgers? I mean...
anything can be
where'd
canned.
the top go? Did you pry it off with your teeth? I'm kind of at a loss for words. Mankind was never meant to see this kind of imagery.
This reminds me of when we watched the canned chicken video. Horrendous.
Okay, so I was kind of thrown off by there being an entire onion in the pan here, so I looked up what a Flying Dutchman burger is, and apparently it's something they sell at In-N-Out. I've only been to In-N-Out like twice in my life, so forgive my ignorance, but it's a burger where the patties are onions, which I love onions. I'll eat onions on literally anything, but that doesn't really sound that good to me. That just seems like it would...
yeah, it sounds ass.
...taste like nothing but onions and would also be kind of annoying to eat.
It's okay to use a second pan. God, this is the boganest shit I've ever seen. If you want to know, does remind me of bogan cooking though, a little bit. Like, not this salty and nasty, but literally they'll put chips on the pan, too much salt, nasty. Why is it so watery and sloppy? There's nothing more sinful than a soggy chip, okay? It's a little up in the air at the moment, but I try 4 times a week.
The competition
but
is...
it really depends on health stuff and work.
pretty low here, but if you can ignore the fact that these are patties that come out of a can, I think this might be the least offensive thing made so far. Sure, there's still about 10 times the amount of oil there should be, and, you know, heart-stopping levels of salt, but if you like the Flying Dutchman burger, and you hadn't eaten in like 11 days, you might be able to stomach this one. Well guys, what do you think? What does your gut tell you? Is this all just an elaborate satirical joke by somebody who has way too much money?
Oh my god, I should make, okay. It's hilarious. I wonder if I could find them. There was this thing I used to make when I was a kid and I was a bogan, that we used to get these frozen beef patties. They're like sold in some shops, and I used to make a decker burger where you literally just put like 4 or 5 patties, but cheese. Yes, I was a chubby kid. It's like the only thing, like, because they would send through broken stuff as a kid, like from, oh yes, my family was very, very poor. I got sent to my grandparents who were normal middle class when, I was like going around my teens. So yes, the bogan roots, but like, it was just like cheese, beetroot, burger patties on a sandwich.
And has way too little care about wasting food? Or does some poor guy out there shed blood, sweat, and tears every single day at work only to come home to these monstrosities? If this account didn't upload multiple times a day every
I came from nothing, bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Some might say it's less than nothing, but I fucking love beetroot on my burgers. Australian beetroot is so important. But yeah, I think it's rage bait, but honestly, divorce? Like,
single day, I think I would instantly think it's fake, but either somebody out there is really dedicated to this joke, or unfortunately, this is real. I don't know which one would be worse. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today.
I'm voting for bait, honestly. I think it's bait. It's quite obviously bait. But honestly, this is kind of like the sucky thing about TikTok is like America and Germany, I think, are the only people, and Japan, I think, who are in the TikTok AdSense program. They're the only one who makes money. And you could actually make quite a lot of money on TikTok if you get the views. The problem is a lot of people just make click horror stuff like that for money, like rage bait. Or they just, like, put on shame for the entire internet for money. Like, oh, there's some family trending on TikTok right now because they live in a 1-bedroom apartment. They have 5 kids and she's pregnant with another. And it's like the craziest drama at the moment. Ads. Can I repost Dell and profit off ads? Yes, guys, please. Someone should make money. If I post shorts on the shorts channel or on TikTok or anything, fuck. Did I have my angry face on this entire time? Damn. I must have looked pissed.